You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
How long you been doing this? 12 years? 13 years?
13.
13 years.
Yeah, this will make my 14th year.
So we're not going to talk money, okay? I want to know what's the best thing that happened to battle rap since you've been in battle rap, and what's the worst thing that happened to battle rap? But I don't want you to use money as an answer.
Copy. Which one you want first? You want good news first, or you want bad news first?
We always want the bad news first, because then the good news cushions the bad news.
Absolutely. The worst thing that happened to battle rap, everybody has a voice now.
What do you mean everybody?
The culture is too welcoming.
Okay.
And anything you do is levels. It's levels before you get to speak in certain rooms. People don't understand that. Everybody feels like they can tell you about yourself, give an opinion, say something, and it's warranted. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but their opinion shouldn't hold weight until you reach a certain level, until you check out in a certain level.
Okay.
I mean that all across the board. Like, you may not know enough about battle rap to be given an opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
You may be a pedophile. You may be a rapist. You may be a snitch. You may be a weird, all type of things that people just get past automatically. There's no background check. There's no scanning nobody to know. Are they even everybody's not qualified for every conversation.
Right.
And now I just feel like as soon as you say you're a fan, people just so hyped that somebody watches it. It's like, oh, okay, now we're about to listen to what this person says. Who the fuck is this person? Who is that? Who is that?
Right.
Do you know that? Do you know if they studied this enough to even be critiquing or speaking on this? Like, who are you? Where'd you come from? You know what I mean? Like, people just give people passes too quick, and then too many people that I don't feel like are validated to be speaking on certain things or talking about certain things, they just are welcome. And then that's where it creates, like, it's just too much. Everybody can't have an opinion on it. Certain people, you got to be qualified to be able to talk about this. And this is the only culture where that happens. Everywhere else, it's a process till you can get to that level.
Mm-hmm. Would you agree with me if I say that part of the blame is on y'all?
Yeah, I would say that. I feel like
the battle rappers yourselves.
I feel like battle rappers are too accessible.
Mm-hmm.
You can just jump the line and get an interview with mad people automatically. That's why I got my own, and I limit who I do interviews with. Not everybody can get an interview with me. Not no Hollywood shit. Not no, you know what I mean? I think I'm better than nobody. I don't, but I just learned over the years of being con, it doesn't pay off all the way. You know what I mean? Because it's niggas that'll run their mouth, talk bad about you, do all of that, and then turn around and ask you for an interview, and then bash you the next one, and you just gave them your time for free.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or it's like, I'm big on, right? Because I made that mistake before, like we all have. You see somebody, they cool. You don't really do your thorough check to find out who they really are, what they about, what they've been into, what they've done wrong. You befriend them, and then when you find out who they really are, you feel like a clown. So I also don't want my name associated with bullshit either. So your platform is just trolling, coming at people, exposing, doing all that. I don't want to be a part of that. So no, I gotta watch your interviews. I gotta see what you about. I gotta do all of that before I say I'm gonna sit down and talk to you, because I don't want my shit associated with just anybody. And I feel like everybody should feel that way, but they don't. You know what I mean? Some people, and I get it. For some people, this is coming from me 14 years seeing this. For certain people, they just happy to be asked to do an interview. They just happy to be a part of something. They happy that their name is buzzing. So I get that too, because I was in that position too. So I don't knock anybody that's doing that. It's just, after experience, you learn some things. So that's all.
And I have to agree with you on that too. It's and shout out to everybody. Like, I don't want to shit on nobody, but shout out to everybody that's in media, that's actually out there trying to do media. But it's like, everybody isn't. It's like a lot of people don't put in the work, and then with y'all just doing interviews with people, it's like you're not even vetting these people first. You're just doing the interview with this guy that you never heard of. Might have 5 videos on his channel. Because one thing I've noticed since I came into battle rap is that people found out that there's money in battle rap. So it's like people, oh shit, you can make some money. Let me start me a YouTube channel and let me try to get some money off of YouTube. And then they either blogging or doing interviews or just grabbing footage and shit like that and putting it up, and like you say, a lot of these guys are not even vetted, and then it's really bad.
Yo, what's crazy is it's certain media outlets out there right now that make more money than battle rappers.
Word?
Yeah, for sure.
That's fire.
For sure. How can it not be? They're taking content every single day. They're making money every day. There's certain people that only know to make money when they go in battle. What you going to do 1 times a month times 30 or 31 or 29 or 28 if it's February? Yeah, it's definitely certain media that make more money than battle rappers. Monthly. I'm saying off of battle rap. I don't know other people's ventures or what they got going on, but I'm saying strictly off of this, yeah, for sure.
Right. So what happens with that is that you get a lot of vultures. You get a lot of people that come into the culture, and then, like I say, what happens is a lot of times you guys are validating them. Shout out to the spaces. Like I've noticed, like there's a lot of people that be on the spaces, and all of a sudden they're validated because they were on spaces, and then so
like me, I'm not the over the top guy. Like me, I always tell people, if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? Because it's for you, it's not for me. But that's why you've seen me. I can count on one hand how many times I participated in that. Because I don't like it. Like I said again, not everybody don't get to talk to me.
Is that another? Because I've asked people that question, even though it came up, I didn't ask about that question, but the whole battle rappers being too accessible. I think spaces is one of those things where as though I see clips, because people record the spaces and then they put it up, and then I listen to some of them, short takes or whatever the case may be, and it's like I hear battle rappers literally arguing with fans that they've never even met before, and it's real intense arguments. So is that part of the too easily accessible you talk about too?
Yeah, absolutely. Like what I'm trying to say is, like I said, right? It's you can ask for respect all day, or you can demand it. Like I don't expect every time if I went into spaces regularly, everybody's gonna respect me, because somebody's gonna feel like, I've been not liking this guy. I don't like his style. Now's my opportunity to say how I feel, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make him go crazy. Today's my day. I'm gonna go viral. But when I never get in there and give you that opportunity, you gotta respect it. It's not optional. It's not up for debate. I will not be participating in that.
Right.
Good night. So that's what I mean about you gotta demand the respect that you want. Like in my opinion, I feel like more bad comes out of spaces than good. I've seen battles get created off of there. I've seen Midnight Madness get created off of there. Shout out to Surf Freedom. So that's positives. But I also seen shit go all the way left that would never even be possible if people wasn't in there. So I don't participate in it because it's ego driven. I'm not, even with my own peers, I'm not getting on. This is not controllable. When we do a face off, it's controlled. You got somebody that's there to moderate the face off. If it gets out of hand, you got the league owners there that's going to construct it and get there. It's a better atmosphere. On spaces, it's ego driven with no proof. So we just gonna sit here and argue about how much more money you think, how better you think I'm living, and at the end of the day, nobody's proving it. So it's pointless. It's a pointless conversation and argument, and it's not guaranteed. Like when I do a face off for a battle, it's because I already got paid to be arguing with you. I'm not just arguing with you hoping that I'm gonna get paid. That doesn't work for me. Like at 31 years old, I'm not doing that. I'm not arguing with you in hopes this is gonna get picked up. Why is extra people that's gonna add on to the argument? Like I just don't like the structure of it. So I don't participate in it. But it works for some. You know what I mean? So salute.
Yeah. No. Now, how about the good? That was a long session about the good.
We elaborated. The best thing that happened to battle rap since I since I came into it, notoriety. Like just the amount of people that pay attention to it, that watch it, that have shed light on it, whether it been a post during the event, investing, anything of that nature. Like yeah, the expansion of it. When I did it, I started in 2009. I wasn't even my first battles. Um, when I battled Amzilla, I battled him at a little small venue in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, and the next two events I had was outside
Mm.
with PH on grind time. So think about that. I was battling Profit in 2009 at Washington Square Park. So this thing didn't even have a venue at that point. To now, that's unheard of. You know what I mean? It would have to be a theme series to battle. You know what I mean, outside at this, you know what I mean, at this current time. Like that's unheard of. So just from all the people that have got it to where it's been, that's the best thing I've seen. The Drakes, you know what I mean, at any capacity. You know what I mean? You know, the shit me and Kayshawn did with ESPN to Jermaine Dupri in the rap game, Remy, Snoop Dogg. I'm missing people. You know what I mean? Banks, Fab, anybody just put anything. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the best thing that happened to it. Because for a while, people tried to keep it underground. They tried to act like they didn't know what's going on. Tried to act like they didn't hear about it, or they don't watch it, or they don't fuck with it. And then it just got so popular. You know what I mean? You couldn't even front on it no more. Like, no, we watch it. You know what I mean? Some people watch this more than they watch television. So yeah.
That was one of my biggest gripes for a long time. And it's, a lot of them, they come to the events, they get in for free, they on stage, but I never see them tweet, I'm at a URL event, I'm at an RBE event. You know what I mean? I've never really seen them do that, coming up in this culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As of late, I'm starting to see it, and like you said, that's definitely a big part of 2022, is that a lot of people are actually visibly saying, yeah, battle, I watched this battle is dope, that battle rapper is dope, and it helps a lot, put eyes, a lot of different eyes on the culture.
For sure.
Definitely was a big thing. Yeah, I was always an advocate about, like, these guys are, closet battle rap fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a pause, right? But it's
no, it was funny.
Yeah, and it's like shit. Like, I remember I saw Genuine. I think he was like quoting Tay-Rock bars. You know what I mean? I thought that shit was dope. That went a little viral. That clip went a little viral, and so shit like that is fire.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go.